What if the key to a long, thriving life is not in some distant elixir, but right in your daily routine? I am about to share 5 research-backed habits that nearly every centenarian practices every morning. These are not complex rituals or pricey supplements, just easy morning actions that take less than 30 minutes and cost nothing. Here is the surprising part. The third habit defies conventional health advice. Yet Stanford researchers now rank it as a major factor in reaching your 100th birthday. Habit uno, Circadian reset secret. It is not about expensive devices or rigid schedules. It is about stepping into the morning light within 30 minutes of waking and letting your eyes soak it in for 10 to 15 minutes. This effortless ritual, done in any weather, recalibrates your body's internal clock, lifts your mood, and strengthens every system in your body. Centenarians have made this a cornerstone of their mornings. And groundbreaking science explains why it is a cornerstone of longevity. Your body operates on a 24-hour cycle, like a master clock that governs sleep, energy, and even how your cells repair themselves. This cycle, known as your circadian rhythm, controls when you feel awake, when you drift into deep sleep, and when your body produces hormones like melatonin or growth hormone. But as we age, this clock can lose its rhythm, thrown off by dim indoor lighting and less exposure to natural cues. The result is restless nights, daytime fatigue, and a body that struggles to stay balanced. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that 10 to 15 minutes of natural morning light is one of the most powerful ways to realign your circadian rhythm. Dr. Samuel Klein, a Harvard expert in biological rhythms, says this light exposure sparks hormones that boost immunity, enhance mental clarity, and even influence how your genes slow the aging process. Think of your circadian rhythm as the director of a symphony. Without the right signals, the instruments play out of tune, your sleep falters, your energy dips, and your health takes a hit. Indoor lights, even the brightest ones, are far too weak to cue your brain properly. Harvard studies warn that seniors with misaligned circadian rhythms face higher risks of insomnia, mood disorders, and weakened immune defenses. Natural light, even on a cloudy morning, is thousands of times more potent than artificial bulbs, sending a clear signal to your brain to synchronize your body's rhythms. This practice stabilizes blood pressure, regulates hormone level, and lifts your spirits, helping you stay sharp and resilient as you age. Consider Margaret Ellis, a 102-year-old from Savannah, Georgia. Every morning, Margaret steps onto her front porch with a mug of herbal tea, letting the soft morning light reach her eyes. She has followed this routine for over 50 years, through humid summers and chilly winters. Margaret says this habit gives her deep, refreshing sleep and a steady energy that keeps her active in her knitting group and local charity work. At her most recent medical exam, her doctor was amazed by her sleep patterns and cognitive sharpness, which rivaled those of someone 30 years younger. Margaret's brain activity during sleep and her daytime alertness are remarkable, and she avoids the low energy and anxiety that trouble many of her peers. She credits her morning light ritual for her clear mind and joyful outlook. Here is how you can bring this habit into your life. Starting tomorrow, within 30 minutes of waking, go outside and face the direction of the morning sky for 10 to 15 minutes. You do not need sunlight directly on your skin. Just let the natural light hit your eyes. Take slow, deep breaths and feel the freshness of the morning. If the weather is harsh, stand under an awning or sit by a large, open window facing the brightest light available. Skip sunglasses during this time, as your eyes need to detect the light strength to reset your internal clock. Even on overcast days, outdoor light is strong enough to work its magic. If you have concerns about sun exposure due to medications or skin conditions, stick to early morning, when UV rays are minimal. And consult your doctor for personalized advice. This habit costs nothing and requires no special equipment. Just a commitment to embrace the morning light by realigning your circadian rhythm. You will fall asleep more easily, wake up refreshed, and feel a surge of energy throughout the day. Your mood will brighten, your focus will sharpen, and your body's defenses will grow stronger. Margaret and countless centenarians show this works. Within days, you will notice deeper sleep, steadier energy, and a renewed sense of vitality. This is the circadian reset secret, the third step toward a longer, healthier life. Start tomorrow, and let the morning light tune your body to its best rhythm. Habitue gentle circulation awakener. It is not about jumping out of bed or diving into a workout. Instead, it is 3 to 5 minutes of simple, soothing movements done right in bed, designed to boost your circulation, loosen your joints, and set your body up for a day of vitality. Centenarians swear by this morning ritual, and groundbreaking research confirms its power to promote longevity and mobility. When you sleep, your body slows down, and your blood flow takes a rest. Your heart pumps more gently, and your joints stiffen as they settle into stillness. Jumping out of bed right away is like asking a rusty machine to run at full speed. It puts stress on your heart, strains your arteries, and stiffens your joints. Over time, this sudden demand can wear down your cardiovascular system and contribute to aches and pains. Research from Johns Hopkins University shows that 3 to 5 minutes of gentle morning movements can increase blood flow by up to 40% before you even stand up. Dr. Nathan Carter, a cardiovascular expert at Johns Hopkins, explains that these soft motions prevent sharp blood pressure spikes that can damage arteries and raise stroke risk over decades. They also bathe your joints in synovial fluid, keeping them flexible and reducing inflammation that can lead to arthritis or morning stiffness. Picture your circulatory system as a network of rivers that need a gentle current to flow smoothly. Without this warm-up, your blood moves sluggishly, your heart works harder, and your joints creak under pressure. Johns Hopkins studies reveal that seniors who practice these morning movements have 35% fewer heart-related issues and better balance, which helps them avoid falls and stay active. These simple motions act like a warm-up lap for your body, easing it from the calm of sleep to the demands of daily life. They protect your arteries, keep your joints limber, and help you move with confidence, no matter your age. Take James Carter, a 101-year-old from Cleveland, Ohio. As an example, James learned this habit from his mother, who lived to 98 and stayed active her whole life. Every morning, James spends a few minutes in bed gently moving his body. He rotates his ankles, lifts his knees, and circles his arms, all while still under the blankets. This routine keeps his joints pain-free and his balance steady, allowing him to tend his vegetable garden and walk to the local market at an age when many need help with basic tasks. At his latest checkup, James's doctor was amazed by his joint flexibility and muscle strength, which rivaled those of men 20 years younger. James says this habit makes him feel loose and ready for the day, and he credits it for keeping him independent. Here is how you can start this habit tomorrow. No athletic skills required. While lying in bed, begin by slowly rotating both ankles clockwise 10 times, then counterclockwise 10 times. This gets blood flowing to your feet and calves. Next, gently pull one knee toward your chest. Hold for 5 seconds while breathing deeply. Then switch to the other leg. Repeat 5 times per side to loosen your hips and stretch your lower back. Finally, stretch your arms toward the ceiling and make small circles, gradually widening them for 30 seconds. This wakes up your shoulders and upper body, These moves are gentle enough for anyone, even if you have arthritis or limited mobility. If a motion feels tricky, adjust it to your comfort level. Consistency matters more than perfection. This routine takes just 3 to 5 minutes and needs no equipment, just your body and a willingness to start the day right. By warming up your circulation, you will ease the strain on your heart, reduce morning stiffness, and step out of bed with more stability. Your joints will feel smoother, your balance will improve, and you will move through the day with greater ease. James and countless centenarians show this works. In a week, you will notice less creakiness, more energy, and a body that feels ready for action. This is the gentle circulation awakener. The second step to a longer, healthier life. Start tomorrow and let your body glide into each day with grace. Cellular awakening protocol. It is not about chasing exotic elixirs or spending hours on complex routines. It is about drinking 16 to 20 ounces of room temperature water within 10 minutes of waking up. This small, cost-free act does more than just hydrate you. It sparks your body's natural healing systems, wakes up your cells, and sets you up for a day full of energy and clarity. Centenarians around the world rely on this daily ritual, and cutting-edge research proves why it works. Every night, your body loses between 16 and 24 ounces of water through breathing, sweating, and the silent work of your metabolism. While you sleep, your cells are busy repairing DNA, rebuilding tissues, and clearing out toxins. But without enough water, these processes slow down, leaving your organs strained and your energy depleted. Studies from the Mayo Clinic reveal that drinking water first thing in the morning activates cellular repair mechanisms that go quiet during sleep. Dr. Rachel Lynn, a leading longevity researcher at the Mayo Clinic, explains that this early hydration triggers the production of proteins essential for DNA protection and cell renewal. These proteins need a well-hydrated body to work at their best, which is why centenarians make this their first move every day. Think of your body as a bustling city. Water is the lifeblood that keeps the streets clear and the systems running smoothly. When you drink 16 to 20 ounces of water right after waking, you help your kidneys flush out waste, thin your blood for better circulation, and ease the workload on your heart. Mayo Clinic research shows that seniors who skip this morning ritual face higher risks of kidney problems, urinary tract infections, and cognitive decline. Your brain, which is 85% water, depends on hydration to support memory, focus, and quick thinking skills that keep you independent and sharp as you age. Without enough water, your body struggles to clear toxins, your blood thickens, and your heart works harder to deliver nutrients, setting the stage for health issues that can pile up over time. Consider Ana Martinez, a 103-year-old from Miami, Florida. For over 5 decades, Anna has started every day with a 20-ounce glass of water she keeps on her bedside table. She drinks it slowly, savoring the way it revives her body before she even gets out of bed. Anna says this habit keeps her mind crystal clear and her energy steady. Even on days filled with family visits or gardening, at her most recent checkup, her doctor was stunned by her kidney function and blood chemistry, which matched those of someone 30 years younger. Anna avoided the kidney stones and urinary issues that plagued her cousins, and she credits her morning water routine for her sharp memory and boundless vitality. Here is how you can adopt this life-changing habit starting tomorrow. Before you go to bed tonight, place a 16 to 20-ounce glass of room temperature water on your nightstand. Room temperature is ideal because cold water can shock your digestive system, and warm water absorbs faster into your cells. When you wake up, drink the entire glass before you do anything else. No checking your phone, no making breakfast, just water. Keep it pure. with no lemon, honey, or additives. Your body craves plain water after a night without fluids. This simple act will jumpstart your kidneys, boost your blood flow, and stabilize your energy levels within minutes. Your organs will hum with efficiency, ready to power you through the day. This habit does not require fancy tools or expensive products. It is about giving your body what it needs most after hours of dehydration: pure, simple water. By making this a daily ritual, you are not just hydrating, you are building a foundation for longevity. Your cells will repair themselves more effectively, your heart will pump with less strain, and your brain will stay sharp and focused. Anna and countless other centenarians prove this works. In just a few days, you will feel more energized, more alert, and more alive. This is the Cellular Awakening Protocol, the first step toward a longer, healthier life. Start tomorrow and watch your body thrive with every morning sip. Habit 4: Stress Defense Breathing Pattern. It is not about meditation apps or hours of quiet time. It is about spending just 5 minutes every morning practicing a simple 4 to 7 -8 breathing technique that melts stress, balances your hormones, and strengthens your health. Centenarians rely on this daily ritual to stay resilient. And powerful research shows why it is a cornerstone of a long, vibrant life. Stress is a silent thief, creeping into your body and accelerating aging. It spikes cortisol, a hormone that, when elevated too long, damages your heart, weakens your immune system, and speeds up cellular wear and tear. Modern life bombards us with worries, health concerns, financial pressures, or loneliness, and these can pile up, especially as we age. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has found that chronic stress shortens telomeres, the protective caps on your chromosomes that determine how fast your cells age. But here is the good news. Research from the CDC shows that just 5 minutes of controlled breathing each morning can lower cortisol levels by up to 25%. Dr. Lisa Torres, a CDC stress researcher, explains that this 4 to 7 -8 breathing pattern activates your body's relaxation response, calming your nervous system, improving heart health, and sharpening your mind. Think of your body as a tightly wound spring. Chronic stress keeps it coiled, straining your blood vessels, disrupting sleep, and dulling your focus. The 4 to 7 -8 breathing technique is like gently unwinding that spring, releasing tension and restoring balance. CDC studies show that seniors who practice daily stress relief techniques have lower blood pressure, stronger immunity, and better cognitive function well into their later years. This simple breathing exercise counters the effects of stress hormones, helping you avoid the high blood pressure, frequent illnesses, and mental fog that can erode quality of life. It is a shield that keeps your body and mind strong. No matter what challenges you face, meet Rose Liang, a 104-year-old from San Francisco, California. Rose learned the 4 to 7 -8 breathing technique decades ago during her career as a librarian. When she needed a way to stay calm during busy days, every morning, she sits by her kitchen window, closes her eyes, and breathes in this precise pattern. Rose says this habit keeps her blood pressure steady and her mind clear. Even during stressful moments like doctor visits or family gatherings, at her latest checkup, her doctor was amazed by her low cortisol levels, strong heart function, and sharp memory, which allow her to manage her own schedule and finances. Rose avoids the anxiety and sleeplessness that affect many of her peers, and she credits her morning breathing for her calm demeanor and emotional strength. Here is how you can make this habit yours. Starting tomorrow, find a comfortable spot to sit, like a favorite chair, with your feet flat on the floor and your hands resting on your knees. Close your eyes or gaze softly downward to block out distractions. Inhale deeply through your nose for a count of 4, letting your belly expand naturally. Hold your breath gently for a count of 7, staying relaxed. Then exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 8, making a quiet whooshing sound as you release all the air. This is the 4-7 to 8 pascals turn, and it instantly calms your nervous system, lowering stress hormones. Repeat this cycle 8 times, which takes about 5 minutes. If your mind wanders to daily worries, gently bring it back to the counts without judgment. This breathing exercise needs no special training or tools, just a quiet moment and your breath. Practice it at the same time each morning to build a routine your body will crave. Within minutes, your stress will ease, your heart rate will steady, and your mind will feel clearer. Over time, your blood pressure will stabilize, your immune system will strengthen, and you will handle life's challenges with greater calm. Rose and countless centenarians prove this works. In just a few days, you will notice less tension, better focus, and a sense of inner peace. This is the stress defense breathing pattern, the 4th step to a longer, healthier life. Start tomorrow, and let each breath bring you closer to a century of vitality. Habit 5: Purpose Activation Ritual. It is not about crafting ambitious life plans or chasing monumental achievements. Instead, it is about dedicating just 3 minutes every morning to pinpoint one small of heartfelt intention for the day ahead. This simple act ignites your motivation, keeps your mind sharp, and infuses your life with a sense of direction. Centenarians cherish this daily ritual, and compelling science reveals why it is a vital ingredient for a long, enriching life. As we grow older, it is all too easy to feel unmoored, as if our days lack focus or impact. Without a sense of purpose, your drive can wane, your mood can dip, and your brain's vitality may fade, paving the way for isolation or mental decline. The National Institute on Aging has uncovered a powerful antidote: a daily purpose. Their research shows that seniors who set a clear intention each morning enjoy 44% stronger cognitive function and a 23% lower risk of dementia compared to those who feel directionless. Dr. Susan Patel, a geriatric psychologist at the National Institute on Aging, explains that this practice sparks activity in brain regions tied to motivation, memory, and emotional resilience, fortifying neural connections that keep your mind agile and robust. Imagine your brain as a vibrant tapestry, woven with threads of purpose and connection. A daily intention is like adding a new, colorful strand each morning, strengthening the fabric of your mental and emotional health. Without this focus, your tapestry can fray, leading to what researchers term purpose drift, a state that fosters depression, social withdrawal, and a reluctance to maintain healthy habits. The National Institute on Aging studies demonstrate that seniors with a daily purpose are more likely to stay engaged, nurture relationships, and uphold the routines that support independent living. This 3-minute ritual is not about tackling grand missions. It is about choosing one meaningful action that makes your day feel significant. Whether for yourself or someone else, take Clara Evans, a 105-year-old from Raleigh, North Carolina. Every morning, Clara sits at her kitchen table with a cup of chamomile tea and reflects on one way she will brighten someone's day. This habit took root 40 years ago when she retired from her job as a seamstress and sought a new sense of purpose. Her daily intentions are simple: sharing a story with her great-grandson, baking cookies for a neighbor, or calling a friend who lives alone. These small acts have woven Clara into the heart of her community, where she is known for her warmth and wisdom. Her daily connections have lifted spirits, sparked laughter, and even helped neighbors through tough moments. From illness to grief. At her most recent medical visit, Clara's doctor was astounded by her mental sharpness and emotional strength. which enable her to manage her own home and inspire those around her. Clara says this ritual gives her a reason to embrace each day with joy. Here is how you can weave this habit into your life. Starting tomorrow. Find a calm spot, perhaps by a window, on your porch, or in a cozy chair, and sit quietly for 3 minutes. Ask yourself one straightforward question. What is one meaningful thing I will do today to enrich my life or someone else's? Your answer might be as modest as tidying a corner of your home, writing a heartfelt note to a relative, teaching a young family member a favorite recipe, or spending an hour helping at a local food pantry. The key is to choose something that feels rewarding to you or fosters a connection with others. Jot your intention on a slip of paper and keep it in your pocket as a gentle nudge throughout the day. When you feel weary or question your worth, glance at it to reconnect with your purpose. This ritual requires no special tools or expenses, just a brief pause to reflect. By setting a daily intention, you will activate your brain's motivation centers, lift your spirits, and cultivate a sense of achievement. Your days will feel fuller, your energy will surge, and you will wake up with anticipation rather than uncertainty. Clara and countless centenarians demonstrate its power. Within days, you will notice greater drive, stronger bonds, and a deeper sense of fulfillment. This is the purpose activation ritual, the fifth step toward a longer, healthier life. Start tomorrow, and let each morning's purpose illuminate your path to a century of meaning. These 5 morning habits take under 30 minutes and cost nothing, yet transform your health and longevity. Centenarians show us that small, daily choices build vibrant years. Start tomorrow with one habit and feel the difference. Which will you try first? Share in the comments and tell us how it goes after a week. If this can help someone you love live longer, share this video now. Like if you are ready to embrace these habits, and subscribe for more tips to make your later years your best